of Super League 3 here at Huddersfield Stadium. Tonight's visitors are the Huddersfield Giants. The Bulls coming off a 3-match losing streak, and really the season starts over again for the Bulls. No mistakes, no room for mistakes now from now to the end of the season. Just clinging on to 5th spot of the Bulls, and there's a group of teams ganging up, just waiting for the Bulls to make a couple of mistakes. Several teams, Salford, London, Hull, all within striking distance of that 5th spot, so the Bulls can afford no more mistakes if they want to achieve a top 5 spot. And the Giants gets us away. Ex-Bull Paul Cook starts the game off. Bulls Graham Lowe's catches. We'll just go through the teams quickly for you. The Bulls have a fullback Spruce, on the wings Callan and Scales, in the centres Vicona and Bradley, halfbacks Paul and Deacon, and good luck to Paul Deacon on his debut. Front row Donegal, Lowe's and Medley, the back three Dwyer, Forshaw and McNamara. Interchange players for the Bulls, Fielden, Rihana, Crowthers and Graham. Donegal makes it over the halfway line. We'll just go through the Giants team for you. They have at fullback Arnold, that's Deacon. Nice little kick, it's in front of the winger. Donegal gets in, Bradley gets in and puts his toe to the ball, but that will be a 20-metre tap start for the Giants. Just run through the teams quickly. Giants have it, fullback Arnold, on the wings Hanger and Cheetham, in the centres King and Cook, halfbacks Orr and Booth, the front row Wittenberg, Russell and Field, the back three Berry, Richards and Stern. Coming off the bench today for the Giants are Bell, Veeversburn and Hudson. So the Giants with their first set. Richards, well handled. This time Wittenberg, ex-Bulls player, comes in. Had a good season last year with the Bulls. Ball goes out to Bull. That's a charge down, and well, looks unfortunate. It looks as though it's Paul Deacon injured early in the piece. Took a knock then, and it doesn't look good at all. Looks as though it's his knee that's down. In the meantime, the Giants recover that ball as Russell tries to get the man down on the blind side. Set for the spread with the Giants. Ball out to Booth to Cook. This is Arnold coming into the line. Wittenberg comes in, looking to offload, gets it to Orr. Offloads. Good work from the Giants. First the spread, then the link in midfield, and another man's gone down injured. Both incidents looked quite innocuous, but both players look in some distress. Last tackle. Chip through. Spruce does well, tries to get over the goal line. No way through for Spruce. Spruce happy to take the tackle, and that will be a goal line dropout for the Bulls. Mr. Presley, today's match official, stops the game. Well, the Giants man recovers. This is Arnold with the return. Good tackle. It's good progress from the Giants. Good work. Switch back for Orr to Wittenberg. And the Giants just 25 metres in front of the posts. Just the left-hand side of the posts. Russell trying to fiddle somehow. Finds Cook. Cook can't get his way through. Kick onto the right-hand side, goes to Orr, and that's a well-weighted kick, perfectly positioned. And knock on rules, Mr. Presley. Well, both scrum halves injured early in the set, and Bull has to leave the field. And Vivas on the field. McNamara to Bradley. Bradley finds some space. Oh, a bit of obstruction there. Medley was obstructed, couldn't support the ball. Laws probing the defence. Eventually brought down just outside the Giants' 30. Short side attack. McNamara's going right through. McNamara can go to the line. He turns the ball inside. And it's 4 short. On support from McNamara. And that Giants defence just melted away then. McNamara simply picking the ball up, looking for a short side option. Found no opposition whatsoever and just kept going, and you felt McNamara thought a tackle would be coming in any minute. I thought he had the opportunity and the option to go on his own to make it to the line, but just made sure, turn the ball inside to 4 short, and that's a good start for the Bulls. So there were only 2 questions asked in the Giants camp about the defence on that short side. They certainly had the numbers. Just where they all went to as McNamara picked up and started running. I'll have to watch the video. And I'm sure the Huddersfield staff will do so.
And it's right converted by number 26, Stu McNamara.
So McNamara starts us off. Basil Richards comes. Has a big charge. Good yards from Richards. Pushes the ball out to the 25. Cheatham goes in field. Makes it out to the 35. Oh, it's a good tackle from 4 short. Ball goes back to Orr, puts one over the top. Spruce can take that first bounce. Has players in support. And Scales will take this ball and run it out. Oh no, Vicona comes. Here goes Vicona. Playing in the centre again. His second run out at centre for Vicona. Or his second start, to be precise. Did well enough last week at Salford. Deakin looks to offload Knowles. Dwyer on to Medley. Nothing on for Medley then, last tackle. Will the Bulls spread the ball? No, it goes to McNamara. He throws it through into the box. That's a perfectly weighted kick. Anger will have to run this one out. Oh, good defence. Oh, look at that. Power defence. Shoveled Anger back a good 3 or 4 metres. And you get reward for that work. And the reward is you get another set of 6. Cook with the drop kick. 45 on the full. This is Doniger returning the ball. Laws, Forshaw. Forshaw comes in, offloads. Laws has McNamara. Laws. Ooh. Well, an offload then would have been interesting. Would have had a 3-on-1. Deakin. Turns Dwyer inside. Looks to his outside. Robbie Paul stood wide. Laws goes to the line, dummies. Well, a case there for obstruction. Medley tackled before he had the ball. Would have been a close call from Mr. Presley. But Laws drifting through that defence again from close range. He does that so often. Cheating with the first run out. Here comes Wittenberg. Wittenberg, shovel back. And Dwyer, well, Bernard Dwyer complaining that he'd been held and his shirt was tugged. But the referee's not, doesn't have any option when Dwyer does that, and shows out the whole stadium seeing Bernard Dwyer tugging back. Falling for the old man there, Bernard Dwyer. So the Giants in a good position. Wittenberg, nothing on. Sorry, this is Wittenberg. Comes to his countryman Donegal, offloads a good ball to Russell. Russell inside to Vevers. Vevers to Sturm. Sturm. Nothing on. This time Vevers goes right hand side. Didn't keep awake for the return. Deakin takes the ball off McNamara. Well tackled by the back row men. Here goes Spruce. Spruce. Oh, almost through. Galland turns Vicorner in. Vicorner makes good yards. Look at this for Vicorner. Nothing on in it. He carries 2 tackles with him, a good 15 metres. Dwyer has Medley. Just takes it to the line, sets the position up. Deakin, first receiver. Laws goes short side, turns the ball in. Callan, here goes Medley. Great combination from the Bulls. That was nice set up. Spreads on now, down to McNamara. McNamara has men outside him. But really, a pass would have been the better option then. The Bulls had 4 men on the outside. Granted, they had pushed up, making the pass difficult. Cook just giving his forwards a breather. Sturm comes up now. Stocky player Sturm. Vevers out to Berry. Standing, not going to go down easy, but not picking any yards either. Oh, lovely ball. He's got Anger away, and the main stand side in unison shout forward pass, and Mr. Presley referee brings them back. It was nice work though then from all. Went to the short side, showing the ball. Defender just hung off just a little, and that was enough for Orr to slip through and get that pass away. And for me it wasn't all that much forward. That would have been interesting, and Anger, as we know, has got some toe. He could strike from that distance. But as it is, the Bulls have the ball. Donegal comes back in on the angle. Big challenge from Jamie Field. And players not going down easy. Switch play. Again, Medley comes late on that ball into the heart of the ruck. That late switch, just trying to catch the defending, acting half-backs. And there's Medley straight from the ball from Robbie Paul. Well, the Bulls have played it tight most of this game, running the ball, 1 or 2 off the ruck. And then just a straightforward, simple spread. Deakin to Medley. Deakin to Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul just it. Graham Bradley coming on the bank, and he went sailing through. So it looks like it's going to be a tough afternoon for the Giants, having difficulty containing the Bulls, certainly in the ruck. And they seem to have no answer then to the spread. Well, that's a good kick. McNamara. Back on form with his kicking. McNamara, that's ooh. And that was dangerously close to a penalty. As it happened, it just dipped before it went over the dead ball line. So the Giants again. Back on defence. Cook this time strikes it again cleanly enough, almost 50 on the full. First bounce, Spruce takes, winds up. This is Scales. Dwyer offloads late to Laws. Laws has Doniger. Doniger steaming for the posts. Good work, the Bulls. It seems when they do get an offload, they have trouble scrambling the Huddersfield Giants. And that's a try for Laws. No question. This time it's Dwyer. And the offloads really killing the Giants. Don't seem to have any answer. Secondary defence just seems a little bit slow getting to the offload. Frontline defence is okay, but when anybody offloads, well, then they're in trouble. So 10 points in no time whatsoever for the Bulls. That came about from that kick from McNamara, that restart. The Giants, nobody went to the ball. And from the resulting dropout from the first set, the Bulls over the line. McNamara strikes that well enough. There you go. 3 for 3, McNamara. Bulls out to 18 points, 17 minutes gone. Point a minute so far. This time McNamara goes to the left of the posts. The offload, oh look at that defence, oh look at that, for power defence there. Lowe's and Doniger in on the tackle. And that's disarming for any team. So the Giants having trouble getting over their quarter line. Well, the 10-metre line, never mind the quarter line. Richards, this time. That's good enough from Richards. He does get over the quarter line just. 3 tackles gone. Wittenberg comes on the angle. Last tackle. So the Giants kicking from there. 30-metre line, this goes to war. Every player's offside on this side, certainly. Scales does well, comes in. makes good yards. Good work from Scales. Took command of that situation, came in behind his defence and made good yards after first contact. Forshaw to Calland. At that time, good defence from Field and Basil Richards. This is Robbie Paul. Spruce certainly clear then. Robbie Paul no chance of getting a pass. McNamara inside to Doniger. Doniger offloads to Spruce. Spruce enough time to let it go for one bounce. He finds Deacon. This is Forshaw. Well, the Bulls will have to be careful they don't get too much, don't get inside happy. You need to spread the ball as well as turn it inside. The fact that you're making progress up the rope doesn't mean you have to play it that way 100% of the game. You have to have a balance between the spread and the charge. That's Anger doing the tough yards for his forwards. Well, that never looked like a decent play of the ball to me. It's a good tackle by Deacon on Sturm. Richards, last tackle. That's good progress from the Giants this time. They're almost up to the Bulls 40, and Chris are happy to put that ball into touch. Looking for the breather. So the Bulls have Robbie Paul stood at first receiver. Berry goes off and Byrne comes on as Robbie Paul tries to set by corner up. Well held by Chris Orr. This time Medley comes. Tackled by Richards. Well, that was never a correct play of the ball, but here goes by corner. How much toe has he got? Good chase from Danny Arnold. Robbie Paul spreads it. Deacon has Forshaw. Well, Forshaw just mistimed that run, just over and just half a pace, and in trying to ease up, lost his footing. Anger. Good tackle from Bradley, or from Doniger, I should say. So there's been a couple of play the balls for me that have looked very untidy. That we have 5 officials on the field and nobody called them. This is a chase. Anger with Scales. Scales gets there first. Well, showed good pace then, Scales. No slouch, Anger. Picked nothing up on Scales there over that 30-40 metres. "25 minutes into the game, the Bulls lead 18 points to 0. And that was the best threat the Huddersfield have put on the Bulls line in this first 25 minutes. And this is Field looking to offload. Can't do so. Covered by Laws, Medley and Forshaw. Vivas out to Wittenberg. Sturm comes in on the angle, looking to find a soft spot in that defence, but nothing for him there. Good work from Russell from acting half. Eventually tackled by his opposite number, Laws. Vivas this time. Well, that was a slow ball to Orr. Turns Arnold inside. Arnold offloads. Back to Vivers. Vivers. Russell spreads it out to Byrne. Byrne going to the line. Oh, hard lines. Good football. Last tackle. Good defence from the Bulls. That's still Arnold, and nothing on for Arnold here. I'm sorry, Cheetham. Danny Russell asking a lot of Cheetham then. Still not a bad option on the 5th tackle. The Bulls starting from their 10. Dwyer. Hits the ball out to the 30. Here comes Bradley. Bradley looking to offload. Good tackle by Richards. McNamara offloads to Forshaw. Forshaw looking to get clear. Can't get the ball away. Chances now on the left. Turns the ball back in. Forshaw, well, he was just having a cup of tea. This is Deacon. Broken field. What can Deacon do? So Fielding on for Medley. As Doniger makes his way up to the 20. Spruce with that arcing run. Well, that was deadly. Giants look short on this side. Ball goes to McNamara, spreads it. Well, it's interception. That was the spread to by corner. Paul Cook read it well, came out quickly. Cheetham trying to pinch a yard. Wittenberg comes in, hits the line. Chris Orr comes to the short side. Toes one over. Bycorner takes it on the first bounce. Oh, look at that for good. Confident work from Bycorner. Just put his foot on the brake and let the defenders go past. Scales. Good tackle. From Vivers underneath and Field over the top. Not been many penalties, certainly in this half. Very few penalties. Few scrums and few penalties, so these players there's a coming up to 30 minutes. One or two of the players will be looking. For a breather. Perfect conditions for rugby league. Very little wind. What there is favours the Bulls, blowing to their left touchline. Galland brings the ball to this side. Bulls set up. This is Dwyer trying to set Fielding up. Just takes it to the line. Deacon, second receiver, Robbie Paul, first receiver. There's the spread. Bradley coming. Oh, Deacon almost through. That's another penalty. Well, 2 penalties in quick succession. And that's a terrible kick. And that will be a dropout. And personally, I don't think you should be rewarded for such crappy kicks. If you can't get the ball over the touchline side, then you shouldn't get the ball back for kicking it dead in that situation for me. That's one of the law changes I've disagreed with over the last few years. Most of the law changes have certainly improved the game, but I can't see how that's... can't see the justice in that. So the Bulls with Scales taking the ball to the line. McNamara to Dwyer. That's a nice shot from Wittenberg, but Dwyer keeps going. Look at this for secondary effort from Dwyer. Loads offloads. Forshaw has... Oh! A Deacon with him, couldn't offload. And we have a set to him back play. As the game goes on, Spruce offloads to Deacon with 4 or 5 players on subcontract for Umbro. They're all ripping at shirts. But the game goes on. Little toe through from McNamara. And everybody gets up. Wittenberg, Laws and Russell. Well, that's good refereeing for me. Referee, let him get on with it. That's what they do in Australia.
Number 3, 5, 8, 5.
Few big fellas together. They'll sort it out after a couple of minutes. And that's exactly what happened. Well, I wish more referees would do that and not make such a big fuss of those things. And this time, again, Bernard Dwyer guilty of cut the pass off. Dwyer came in and finished the tackle. This is Wittenberg. Field. He's tackled. 8 metres into Bulls territory. Richard comes, gets some pace into his run. Vevers, this time to all, trying to find a late runner. Went for the toe through, did Jonathan Scales. Missed it and picked the ball up instead. That'll do. It's Fielden. Oh, Fielden wanting a runner. Looking tired now, Huddersfield. Here goes Spruce. Spruce makes good yards. Big yards from Stuart Spruce. 9 minutes to half-time. Danger time for Huddersfield. Deacon. Deacon's gone. Deacon steps again. Oh, step that last man. Step Danny Orr. Tackle. 10 metres from the post. Laws goes. Turns it inside to Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul twists and turns. The Bulls could be overdoing the turn back. This is Doniger. Doniger now. He's tackled. Metre short. McNamara calling for the kick. McNamara, that's perfectly weighted. Oh, Jonathan Scales couldn't believe it. Jonathan Scales with a catch and score. Couldn't believe it. Perfectly weighted kick from McNamara. Cleared the defence completely. The defence had condensed in. And it just dropped inside the sideline, and all Jonathan Scales had to do was catch. As it is, the Giants bringing the ball away. Cook looking to beat a man, can't get round by corner. Chris Orr picks up from acting half. Vevers offloads late. Last tackle. Offloads it. That's a forward pass. And once again, to main stand side. Good 7,000 or 8,000 of them all together, all in unison, shout forward pass. Calland, dummies, holds the ball. Vicona will run from here. The offloads to Fielden. Fielden again looking for runners. Doniger. McNamara. Bradley comes in on the angle. Laws picks up, finds his way through. This is Robbie Paul. Offloads. Deacon does well. Last tackle. And this time it goes to ground. Oh, good work. Arnold offloads to Cook. That was good work from Arnold. Well, I think it was Arnold. It wasn't Arnold. This is Anger. Comes on the charge. Good tackle from McNamara. Stern offloads to Russell. Richards almost through that front line, eventually brought down by James Lowes. Vivas spreads it. Oh, turns it inside. Oh, chances here. This is Danny Arnold. Back to Vivas. Oh, good work. Good work then from Callan to kill that ball. And that's too strong. Scales will watch that. Oh, dearie me. Wow. Well, we had a bit of contretemps there between the referee and the in-goal touch judge. The in-goal touch judge ruling a line dropout. Mr. Presley ruling a 20-metre tap. Dwyer, first man up. Right corner. Deacon to Fielden. Fielden steadies, then it's the line. 4 minutes to half time. Robbie Paul to Forshaw. Forshaw comes in. The Bulls not really spreading the ball well. Here goes Lowes. That's one of the reasons they're not, because they're making good yards up the ruck. It's always tempted to keep going where you're making progress. But it's easy to scramble in the ruck. There's a little chip through from McNamara by corner, and Callan on the tackle, and they shovel Danny Arnold back over the line. Good work again from the Bulls. Well, can the Bulls score from this set? Maybe the last chance before half-time. $18-0 the score. Cook puts an eye on this time. Goes to Forshaw. He offloads to Scales, and Scales goes like a steam train. Returns the ball almost to the 20. That's a good run from Scales. He wound up then. Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul gone away. Offload. Deacon. Debut try. Half-backs working in tandem. Great work, Robbie Paul. And give an hand to Jonathan Scales as well. He set that up. Came like a steam train on that return. Robbie Paul picked up and went away. Ghosted past three defenders, drew the defence in, got the ball clear from the tacklers, and Deakin came on supporting. Great to see a young guy scoring his debut. Conversion from McNamara pushes the Bulls out to 24.
And it's right coming back to the kick by number 26, Steve McNamara.
And that's a poor kick from the Bulls. The Giants, as we go, I'm just going to say, as we come up to half-time, but players running off, they should know the rules. The penalty has to be taken. So, Here's a no-lose situation for the Giants. What do they do? Vivas puts the ball in. And the first stoppage of play, the half will end. And the ball goes back to Vivas, and it's an Hail Mary kick. And it's high one, Spruce underneath, Spruce takes the ball, Sturm takes him, and that's the half over. So the Bulls go in with a 24-point lead, and you have to say that's a comfortable lead the way Huddersfield have been playing, not put too many serious threats on the Bulls line, and you have to feel some sympathy for the Giants management. What do you say to these players? They're facing a big task in the second half, really nothing in this game for them, and you can't see them improving too much during the half-time period to pose any threat at all to the Bulls line. Welcome back for the second half. The Bulls leading 24-0. And the Giants, well, they have a mountain to climb if they want to get anything out of this game. Vivas takes the first touch of the ball in the second half.
Number 19, Adrian Brown comes on for number 5, Andy Cheatham.
The field hits the ball up. So Bradford, no changes at half-time. Only one interchanged in the first half as Wittenberg takes that ball up. Russell goes to the short side, toes it over. Bounces just in field. Scales does well to keep in field. Winds up. Oh! And Wittenberg comes back with a swinging arm then. That surely must have been a penalty. Well, the Bulls have Rihanna, Crowthers and Graham fresh on the bench whenever they need them. And the first penalty of the second half. Mr. Presley ruling interference at the play of the ball. Well, Spruce this time puts the ball in touch. Gets an ironical cheer from the Bulls fans for finding touch as Fielding comes, takes the ball up to Huddersfield's 40. Well, wasn't a Huddersfield player 5 metres back then. This time Mr. Presley goes, takes them back. Forshaw's gone through. Poor defence. That's Deacon on support where it should be, right on the shoulder of the forwards. And he's had another knock. McNamara offloads late to Bradley. Bradley back to Dwyer. Dwyer tackled 15 metres from the posts. And Deakin suffering with that knee. Laws. Spruce goes to the line. Spruce is going straight through the defence. And you're the feeling that Spruce is going to do that sometime today. Good secondary effort. First contacts never stopped Stuart Spruce this afternoon, well, this evening. And it certainly didn't do on that occasion. Went straight through the first contact, and second and third contact too, for that matter. Bulls go out to 28 points. Just 2 minutes into the second half.
Try for the Bulls, number 28, Stuart Moon.
So McNamara. 4 for 4. And this should be 5 for 5. And yes, there we go. Bulls, 30 points. Well, frontline defence then on a couple of occasions didn't look too strong. First when Forshaw went to the line, kept going, the line opened up and Forshaw went straight through. And then when Spruce hit it, short kick-off, Spruce hands back to Donegal, Donegal to Bradley, Bradley checks, gives it to Scales, Scales on the outside, tackled by his old teammate Paul Cook. No, I'm sorry, that was Orr that tackled him. Fielding. Under pressure again now. Huddersfield. Laws to Donegal. Donegal fancies a 4 point. Laws spreads this one to Robbie Paul. Robbie Paul stood deep. That brings Scales in. Scales ducks underneath a swinging arm. Laws again. To Deacon. Deacon finds McNamara. McNamara offloads to Deacon on support. Here goes Calland. Robbie Paul. Forshaw. Forshaw. Scrambling defence from... But the defence is like a dog's back leg now for Huddersfield. Goes to the corner. Bell's on. Oh! Vicona took the ball. Couldn't control it. Touched the corner flag. That will be 20-metre tap restart for Huddersfield. Yes. Well, almost a perfect kick again then from McNamara. And the Bulls with a condensed defence as Field comes out. Makes no yards. Wittenberg. Well, Rode James Laws has tackled, but James Laws comes in for a bit more. And again, Laws on contract from Umbro, rips Wittenberg's shirt. This is Basil Richards. Oh. Offloads to Cook, Cook to Arnold. Arnold slammed into the ground by Graham Bradley. Bell with his first touch of the ball, carrying stitches in his head, I believe, from a game midweek with the Alliance side. Last tackle. Ball out to Vivers. Vivers dummies, offloads then. Well, nothing there for Stern, but at least Vivers was trying something, and that's a penalty. Stern made no attempt. He has to roll away. Can't loiter in that position. Made no effort at all. As Spruce this time puts the ball. Once again, it's Fielding that comes for the first charge and makes good yards. Good run from Fielding. Donegal. Donegal offloads. Good work from Forshaw. Well, Deacon dummies one way, then the other. Nobody fell for it. Laws. Well, you feel that the Bulls are just running the ball once or twice too many from the acting halfback. Quick serve to the outside men has brought its rewards for the Bulls. And the ball's offside that time. Mr. Presley calling 3 or 4 players. And Vivers quickly gets the ball into touch. Brings Wittenberg. First charge, he's tackled by Forshaw underneath. Stern. Nothing on for him, the ball's coming back this way. Field. Late ball to Orr. Orr switches that ball to Arnold. That's the play that Wigan put on twice and scored with. But you have to say that the Giants... Well, King. Well, there you go. Working the blind side, Dave King. Come back inside. Used his size. Offloaded that one-handed pass to Arnold. Arnold's good. To Arnold. So the Giants post their first points.
And it's right for the Huddersfield Giants, number 2.
7 minutes into the second half. And it's Paul Cook with his first kick of the game. Well, his first kick at goal. Paul Cook with that idiosyncratic kicking routine.
And it's right for 30 by number 1, Paul Cook.
Huddersfield 6. The Bulls 30. Half an hour left. Spruce takes it just in front of his goal line. Winds up. Goes on that arcing run. This time tackled by Vivas. By corner. Comes away from acting half. And then again makes good yards. Dwyer comes forward. The Bulls clearing their line with efficiency. Laws, dummies. Gets drawn into that ruck again. Makes good yards though, James Laws. Fielding again gets through the line. Robbie Paul. He has. Oh well. Mr. Plazzi rolling the forward pass. Well, my co-commentator said it was a forward pass. I was looking at the support players, so. But good work from Fielding. And the penalty again. The Bulls have to be careful not to give penalties away. And let the momentum start swinging with the Giants. Spread on now. Oh, to Sturm. Sturm looking to offload. Laws intercepts. Good work from Laws. He figured that one out several seconds before any of the Giants players. By corner. Short side. Calland. Fielding catches his own pass. Robbie Paul has a tilt, offloads. Doniger gets rid of one, gets rid of another, tries to get one round the door, and that'll be a knock on. The ball knocked down by a Giants player. So that will be a ball scrum. Good work from Robbie Paul then. Robbie Paul setting his attack. Spruce going wide. Bradley standing wide. Deacon on the ball. Well, that died a death. Calland, dummies. Deacon to Fielding. Had a big game this afternoon, this evening I should say.
Substitution for the Giants, number 30.
Laws,
Edmondson comes on for number
McNamara,
20,
Forshaw, offloads, late ball to Bradley. Good work from the Bulls. But you wonder when they're going to spread the ball. Here goes Spruce. And a forward pass again. No, obstruction. Penalty. So Shepherd in. Just get the feeling that the Bulls are by not putting the spread on, making it easy for the Huddersfield defence. They're not stretching the defence at all, not testing these centres. When they've done so, they've scored the tries. Wittenberg. And another penalty. Vivas takes it, and James Laws, with his back to the ball. The Bulls need to be careful. Wittenberg. Oh, spreads it to Cook. Cook brings Arnold on the outside. He's well dealt with by Deacon and Callan. Bell. Tackled. 8 metres from the posts. This is Wittenberg. The King, I should say, offloads to stir. Bell. Bell offloads. That's a knock on. Well, Huddersfield had more position in this first 10 minutes of the second half than they did all of the first 40. And again, you have to book that down to the penalties that the Bulls have given away. And the ball pinched. Crissault. And referee indicating quite right that the tackle had been completed. And I don't know what Russell needs explaining to him. As Spruce puts the ball into touch, and the Bulls spent more time in their quarter already in this second half, and they did in all of the first half.
Substitution for the Bulls, number 26, McNamara makes way for number 27, Tommy Ryan.
So Ryan home, McNamara goes for a breather. Here's Bradley trying to get the pass away. Robbie Paul goes to Laws. Laws steps. Good tackle from Danny Russell. Rihanna again. Rihanna winds up, goes to that line. Goes forward, it takes 3 men to drag him down. Last tackle. Deacon. Bell's underneath it. By corner, knocks it in field. And that looked like play on to me. So Mr. Prez has seen an infringement. Calling the 6 tackles. Giants bring the ball out. Wittenberg. Oh, late ball to Sturm. Oh, spreads the ball. Short on that right-hand side, the Bulls. And that's good yardage up the middle. The Bulls beginning to look a little bit slow and conceding yards like that. That's easy yards that for Stern. But here goes Dwyer. And the referee stops the game again. Oh, I don't know why that's not play on.
Substitution for the Giants, number 17, Joe Berry comes on for number 15, Jeff Wittenberg.
So here goes Spruce. Laws. looking to offload, can't get away, can't get a pass out. Vicona will run from here. No, he offloads to Bradley. Bradley, with that step, gets rid of the ball. Goes to ground, Vicona. Tidies up. Dwyer, Forshaw. Forshaw to Robbie Paul, Robbie Paul. And this time again a forward pass. Well, the game breaking down for the Bulls. Can't get any continuity going. This is Arnold. Adrian Bell comes in. Oh, that's bad tackle from Fielding. Just went high and slid over the shoulders. Looks worse than it was. But nevertheless a penalty. Beavers puts it into touch. Russell will restart on Bradford's 30. And again, good yards made straight up the heart of the Bradford defence. Beavers to Orr. That's Field. Stern coming late on that movement. Well, players running all over the place. No real obstruction though from the Giants players. Beavers. Oh, that's to nobody. Cook. Oh. Slips one man. Scales did well then. Under severe pressure there, Scales. Sprouse comes. By corner, found a bit of space. Powers the ball upfield. All the Bulls looking anything but organised at this stage of the game. Scales. Fielding goes. Laws this time to Paul. Forshaw tackle, last tackle. And Phil Beavers there pretending to put the ball in the scrum. With King first off the scrum. Well, that's a mismatch. King running at Robbie Paul. But got nothing out of it, King. This is Anger. Anger trying to work his way through the ruck. Field. Oh, puts the ball into the corner. And Arnold comes on chase. Sprouse beats him. And makes it out to the quarter line. Well, that's offside. And for me, that should be 10 minutes in the bin. Players at this level shouldn't be offside in that position. Knew exactly what he was doing there, Paul Cook. Happy to take the penalty and stop the ball movement for the Bulls. And that's an advantage to the defending side. Fielding. Fielding. Fielding again. Has gone through 4 or 5 times this afternoon, this evening. Had the ball released. Nobody came in on support. This is Deacon. Dwyer. Dwyer working his way through the ruck. Lowe's brings Doniger. Doniger. Oh, trying to Get Bradley in. What will Laws do here? Spreads the ball to Deacon. Tries to put it inside to Spruce. Knock on. .22 minutes match left. Bulls leading 30 points to 6. Again, King runs at Robbie Paul and gets no change whatsoever out of him. Huddersfield looking for runners. Chris all this time has to pick up and go on his own. This is Field. He slips. Tackled on halfway, last tackle. Ball goes to Vivers. Vivers back on the angle. It's Crowther's first touch of the ball. No, he lets the ball go over the sideline. And Nathan Graham about to take the field. And that's all the interchange plays that the Bulls have. Well, there goes the cry of "Come on, you Bulls." But it sounds more like a funeral dirge. Not sung with any real enthusiasm. I have to say the second half has been scrappy. Deacon feeds Doniger. Good tackle by Russell. Well, Bradford's game imploding here. They're having difficulty doing the simple basic things, and that's the ball lost. And I have to say, King just simply lost the ball then. Although the referee's closer to the play than me, and you have to go with the referee's ruling in that situation. And that's another penalty. And the Bulls game just beginning to evaporate. So the Giants a metre from the line. Oh, to Vivers. Vivers, a long ball, wasn't quite well worked, but this is Arnold with space, goes in. Another 6 points. And that's just down to, you have to book that down to Bulls indiscipline. Just simply couldn't pick the ball up there to play the ball. Then gave a penalty away, and then subsequent penalty for not retiring the 10. Keep doing that, the team will come up and score against you, there's no question. Paul Cook. Reminds you of that song, I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. Well, I wish I could shimmy like Paul Cook. And got underneath that. And that's the first miss of the afternoon. Just 12 minutes of the game left. And the Bulls really have got to get the game back on track if they want to send these fans away happy. Robbie Paul leaving the field. Going to the bench. Spruce comes the ball, brings the ball forward. Rihanna. Good secondary effort. Forshaw. That's a penalty. Holding down. It's a good kick from Stuart Spruce. And it's fielding again. Hawkins in. Well, I don't think it's good policy having the same fella taking the first drive every time off the ruck. I really think you should mix and match that position. Otherwise, you end up setting him up to take big knocks. Dwyer. He's 5 metres from the line now, the Bulls. The ball spread to Deacon, inside to Bradley. Bradley goes for the line, gets it over. That's good work. Paul Deacon setting that up nicely. And Bradley powered his way through that defence, kept the legs pounding away. Much as though he'd been stopped to meet the shot. But Bradley was having none of that. Just kept going. Bulls 34. Giants 6. Well, that's brought the crowd to life again.
And the try for the Bulls is second of the day, the Penguin, Graham Bradley!
Well, these last 5 minutes, the breeze has stiffened up. Deacon, the goal kick, makes no mistakes. Well, a bit of improvisation there from this main stand side. Hey, Paul Deacon was the song they came out with. The guy on the PA not realising it. It wasn't McNamara that had kicked the goal. So Sturm bringing the ball out. Good tackle. Foreshore on Basil Richards. Vivas offloads to King. Well, King being shoveled out to the touchline. Vivas, very much a static player these days. Russell puts some leather on the ball, and too much in fact. Runs dead. The Bulls will be starting off from their 20, and it's Crowthers. Well, good run from Crowthers. Graham. Dwyer. Deacon to Bradley. Bradley hits that line. Up to Huddersfield's 30. Laws to Doniger. Doniger pushes the ball up. 15 metres shy of the try line. Short side attack. Bradley toes it through. Scales on chase. Oh, well, Danny Arnold. Cool as a cucumber then. He had Scales sweating on him. Resisted the temptation to play the ball dead. Mr. Presley informing the players that he'll tell them when to start the game. That's the ruling now from a dead ball position. And it sounds like Leeds are losing. And there's a shock result. Warrington beating Leeds 12-8. I'm not sure if that is a result. Or it's an half-time score. Well, it's not the first time Leeds have been losing at half-time. I still put money on Leeds winning that game as the ball goes out to Bell. Bell ducking and waving. Difficult man to stop. Richards. Last tackle. And Laws leaving the field. High ball from Orr. Scales underneath. Never took his eye off it. There's plenty of space for Scales to run. Look at Scales go! Scales is going! Got some toe, this fella, for a big lad. He's got Paul with him. Well, he never looked. Great run from Jonathan Scales. No real chase on. You could see that developing. No chases for the Giants. Well, Russell comes in and pinches that off Paul. Paul hardly had time for a Woodbine on the bench. This will be Bradley's. Bradley toes it through. It's a chase between King, Bradley, and King. Happy to, well, it wasn't King. It was Berry. Happy to tow that over the dead ball line. Five minutes to full time. Cook restarts once more from under his own post. He's had plenty of those today. Forshaw. Dwyer into Crowthers. Crowthers offloads. Well, that has to be a penalty. The ball was knocked out. And that's going to be, what, a penalty? A knock on to, well, that ball unquestionably knocked out from the player's hand. Well, that ends up being a knock on, I don't know. Here goes Orr. Turns it into Danny Arnold. This time it's Richards. Good tackle. Nathan Graham underneath. Vivers offloads to Russell. Russell steps almost through. Well policed by Nathan Graham again. Oh, puts that over the top for Anger. Here goes Anger. They've tried this a few times today. And that's good work from Spruce. He's got the ball over the line. Spruce had the ball over the line. Well, I think, well, I'm not sure what the linesman gave then, whether he'd played touch and goal, rolling it. Stuart Spruce had touched the corner flag, but for me, Stuart Spruce had advanced the ball over the line. Ball goes deep. And it's King. That time tackled by Scales. To Richards. Again, good work from Scales there.
Very important message to Joshua Ainsworth. Please don't
Russell.
Joshua Ainsworth.
Spread on to the left for the Giants. Here goes Vivers. That one behind the running player. That's Arnold. Adrian Bell will run from here. Adrian Bell just looking to step and get through that line. Last tackle. 5 meters from the posts. That's the one to the outside. And Paul Cook scores. And this time it's a forward pass. Well, forward or not, that looked too easy for the Giants. Move not executed with any great pace. Still found a man clear. Doniger. Medley. Back on.
He comes on for time.
Rihanna goes to the bench. Graham testing that line. Last tackle. Goes to Bradley. Bradley. Jones one through his. Medley on chase. Robbie Paul picks up. Robbie Paul looks full. That'll be 6 tackles. Oh no, start again, says the referee. As Forshaw goes from acting half-back. There goes a hooter for full time. And the final score of Bradford 36, Huddersfield Giants 10. And that's something of a relief, 2 points. At least it's a win for the Bulls. Ends that sequence of 3 losses. Maintains their position 5th in the table. And we'll be looking forward to next week's match at Leeds. A match, almost a must-win match for the Bulls. If they have any top 3 aspirations whatsoever, they have to start beating people who are in the top 3. That's Halifax, Leeds and Wigan. So from myself, Nick McGowan, Mike and Video, join us next week at Headingley for game 2 of round 2 of Super League 3.